Stream elements. Bill 1949T is now live. Streaming DCS World, My Flight Simming, DCS.
Request rearming.
Copy. Rearming complete.
checking for bomb craters ahead of me because they're not visible back there, but if I hit them they can actually damage my gear. Not necessarily big, but they're big enough to affect you. Oh, there's one. Couldn't see that just then. But there's probably one or two on the runway itself. Once again, I can't see them from here. 109s that I'm approaching aren't aggressive. They're just flying around. They won't attack me. They won't even shoot at me to defend themselves. So they're just target practice, really. Try and stay a bit lower than them so that they can't see me in their rear view mirror. Those who just joined, this is the one I'm going for at the moment. It's a 109, it's passive, it won't try to shoot at me, so it's just target practice. Starting to get more visual details of it being an aircraft now. closing line, but it's a slow close. And once again, I'll try and stay a little bit lower than him, so that he's got this chance of catching me in his rear view. I'm gaining on him, but only slightly. See that this aircraft in front of me has got blue wings. It's because he's non-combatant, as it were, just target practice. There are some others further southwest, and they will have camo for Russia, so they'll have camo livery because they are protecting bombers, and they will fight back if I go for them. Well, he disappeared. nice Spitfire 08. It's fun. Well, that was a fine landing. I'm happy with that, and I realise now that the issue that I'd developed was I was coming in too fast and trying to touch down too early, but certainly trying to land too fast. I need to be down to much lower speed, sort of about takeoff speed, I guess, which is sort of 80, 90 miles an hour, not 120. Radio check.
Building complete. Rearming complete.
Okay, refilled, rearmed. Take off again. Doesn't appear to be anyone coming in or wanting to go out. Ah, now that's interesting. Undead just landed, but he's not there. I wonder if he's going to spawn in a 190. Okay, but I don't know what he's going to do. He's not. Hang on. He landed, you see. It doesn't say that he's left the server or anything, so he's landed. So I guess he's left his aircraft.
Hey there, Bill.
Hi, Ghetto. I just pity you missed it. I just had a lovely landing. And the thing that I developed over the course of time, sadly, was landing at too high a speed, so that was causing my bounce, and that was messing me up. I just landed very nicely as I used to land. People use the word butter, and that's what it was. It was a beautiful landing at about 85-90 miles an hour, which is your takeoff speed, so it makes sense. So I'm going to roll.
Ghetto Zebras. Very nice, sir. I just missed it.
Yeah,
Ghetto
I mean
Zebras.
you could
Loading in.
you could pop back along the streamline if you wanted to, because it's my last time that it's my first landing, so it'd be easy to find if you wanted. But I was very pleased with that. I must make sure that in the future I'm not landing at 120. Four 908 takeoff. No, I didn't set my trims. Okay, let's do that.
Ghetto Zebras. Forgot to switch back to Ghetto. In Bob Lazar again today. Ghetto Zebras.
Okay, Bob.
LOL. Ghetto zebras. I want to believe him.
Well, you want to believe Bob? Well, it's certainly, yeah, I mean, it certainly could be impressive. There will be obviously a lot of scepticism, understandable, and it's healthy, and that's the way it should be, but there's also a whole load of stuff, and it's interesting what he's saying about the way such craft move about. The way I understood it, and it's not just from him, to my knowledge, it's also a guy named Timothy Good, who wrote, oh, hang on, I've lost half the audio, hang on. Okay, I think I've got it back, basically. What they're saying is, like, on these, typically on a UFO, there are 3 hemispherical balls underneath, and what Lazar and I think what Timothy Good was saying was that what they do is that they are basically, gravitation things, I don't know, they can focus on a point in space, and then they pull that point in space towards them so that they are in that space. Then when they turn off their focus, that point in space goes back to where it should be, and they are with it, they're in it. So it's like an instantaneous move. Time doesn't really play a part in it. It's fascinating. I think I'm ready to go now, so I'm going to rock.
Zebras. If they have the Tehranini stuff I've heard makes sense. And how they say standing under it would be invisible because of the way light bending around it. Ghetto zebras. Fascinating for sure.
I'm going to have to read that again because I wish I could get the level of the voice that reads my messages for me. I need to get that level up, and I don't know how to do it. I've got a slider for it, and that slider is on max, so I don't know how I can improve it, but I need to just read your chat message there, Ghetto, so stand by. I will get myself in a safer situation to just cruise, and I'll have a read. Light bending around it. Yeah, actually, I don't know if you've also seen, this is not quite the same, it's not really that related, but when you say light bending around it, it becomes more relevant. There's a book called The Philadelphia Experiment. I suspect you've heard of it. If you haven't read it, I would recommend reading that because apparently, I mean, the story is that it involved Einstein, it involved degassing a ship, which rendered the ship ultimately invisible because the light all bent around it. So that is a very, very good way of not being seen, isn't it? And part of warfare is you don't want your enemy to see you. So it makes absolute total sense in that sense. Whether it actually works that way, that's another question. And there were some oddities like men became also invisible, but then they materialised within the metalwork, partly within the metalwork of the ship. Can't remember the name of the ship for the moment, but that was in Norfolk off the off the east coast of the USA. I'm not very good at that. Or was it off the west coast? I don't remember. Apparently, witness on the shore said he disappeared for X amount of time. I'm not sure if that was seconds or minutes, and then reappeared. And yeah, there's a load of stuff we don't know. So maybe degaussing a ship with powerful electromagnetic fields, maybe that would have an effect. I mean, light, electromagnetism, light bending, light bends due to gravitational forces. You get a gravitational lens effect. So yeah, it's all fascinating and interesting, and not certainly now not beyond the realms of possibility. Not sure if you spoke on your radio then, but it was very quiet if you did.
Rolling.
Oh, I've got a part of the transmission then. I'd recommend a read of the Philadelphia Experiment. I mean, I made a film called the Philadelphia Experiment, but I'm not sure how that relates too much to reality.
Yeah, I'll go check it out. I'm sure I'll like it.
I've got you that time. Yeah, have a read of it. I read it yonks ago, maybe longer. Eldridge. The Eldridge was the ship. I think that's the one that kind of disappeared and from the water off the coast of Norfolk. Is that east or west? Oh, terrible it is, sorry. And then reappeared later.
It's one of my favorite things to do. Toss the bombs from a distance.
I'm useless with bombs, so I don't even carry them. I never put them on. But that was good. You got stuff, and I think I got one. So we're doing alright on that little mission. I think there's 3 destroyed, is it? At the moment? And of course, alongside all that lot, we've got Roswell as well, which once again, people tried to put it down, but there's an awful lot of stuff that came out of that, that sort of carries some weight. Taking some hits, I didn't even hear it happen. I think we've got all four. No, there's only 3 smoke irons. Maybe there's still a BTR left there.
124 check.
Yep, copy Alexa. I'm not seeing any more BTRs there. Maybe there's a dead one, you know, that's just a hulk, not even smoking.
Dogistan on my stream says hi. He remembers you from Watham.
Who's that?
Dogistan. Would have been Dogistan Pound.
Oh, crikey. Lovely, yeah, hello. Hello, Dogistan. Wow, yeah, that's quite a while, right?
Dogistan. Hey Bill. Dogistan. Long time no see.
Hello, Dogistan. Yeah, long time. Did you fly in DCS at all yet, or did you just stick with War Thunder?
Dogistan. No DCS yet.
Oh, okay. And do you think you might, or is that a case of needing computer upgrades and stuff to make it work? Because it's free, of course.
I want to yes.
It'd be great to see you here.
Dogistan. I've got a new computer, but I still need all the other stuff.
Yes, it's not a cheap thing to get into if you haven't already got the stuff. I mean, you're talking about like head tracking and pedals, yeah?
It will be some time. I have real life to deal with.
Yeah, real life is what gets in the way of what you want to do, isn't it? It's pitiful. I think I'll get return, get the
But here I will come to DCS. but I will mostly be in that big blur's Cold War server.
Oh, okay. Fun on RTB. Fun on final 08.
Still flying Spitz, I see. I think I saw you in a hurricane once in Kuwait.
Stand by, dog. Bit bumpy on my last landing, but it was alright. I'm going to read in a minute, hold on.
Ghetto Zebras. Nicely done, sir.
Yeah, a bit of a bounce on that one though, Ghetto. It's I kind of lost concentration a bit because I was chatting. But it was still better than others that I've had previously because I'm now landing at a more suitable speed. Right, let's have a read of what Dog was saying. Oh yeah. Spitfires, they are my favourite, absolutely. Let's cut my engine, etc. I'll get started on a repair. Hold on.
Request repair.
Copy.
Dogistan. The engine's sound is much better than in Kuwait.
Oh yeah, and this is better than the DCS sound, to be honest, Dog, because I'm using the Echo 19 Spitfire sound, and it's definitely better, especially when I'm flying along and then I'm sort of not too far up in the air, and I slide the canopy open, and the sound is beautiful. It's like you get like the prop wash, you get a phasing effect from the prop wash in this with this sound. You don't get that with DCS sound. So what I'm using, and what actually Ghetto is using as well, we're using the Echo 19 Spitfire sound, and it is beautiful. And yeah, I want the Hurricane in this as well, in DCS. I want the Hurricane. Hold on.
Request refueling.
Yeah, I want the Hurricane here. Every now and again I'll see a post on Facebook and I'll say something, but they
What
don't
kind
come
of
back.
engine was it? It was called a Merlin, right?
If you're talking about the Spit, yeah, it's a Merlin. But later ones used the Griffin engine, but I think I prefer the sound of the Merlin, and I definitely prefer the shape. To me, this Spit I'm in now is the absolute top of the tree for Spitfires, the Mark 9. As far as I'm concerned, it's the top. It's got all the shape, and I just love it. I love the Mark 9 Spit.
Dogistan. Griffins are my favourite Spits.
Yeah, as long as they've retained the body, because they changed, and I realised that if I was in a Spitfire, a bubble canopy gives me more visual ability, but it spoils the look of the spit, unfortunately.
Rearming complete.
I like the original look of the spit, the shape of the spit. So, and I realised that if I was actually flying, I'd just want to survive, so I'd probably want the other type. But because I haven't got to worry about surviving, I want this type, where you don't get where the canopy bubble doesn't sit all the way on the fuselage. It's sort of the small bubble slides back. Beautiful, beautiful aircraft. Still got its flaps down.
Dogistan. I like the Griffin looks more, but that one is gorgeous also.
Yeah, I think for me it's the original shape. I like the original shape. Even the Mark 1, the Mark 1 has got the shorter nose and that sort of stuff, but I love the Mark 1. All the early spits I like, through to the Mark 9, which is for me, as I say, the top rank. But here we are, we're done, we're fixed. But beyond that, it sort of it lost some of its beauty. It's like when they clipped the wings, which once again has its benefits, but in terms of visual aesthetic beauty, I don't want clipped wings. I want that proper elliptical wing. But if you can get here, I'm sure you'll love it, dog. If you can get on here, onto DCS, and say, yeah, okay, you do need perhaps stuff. You could probably get by with whatever you're using, unless you're using mouse and keyboard. Then okay, that might not be so much fun. But if you get yourself a stick. And ideally rudder pedals, head tracking. I've got a buzzy seat now, a vibrating seat. So it's like a seat cover that's got 6 transducers in it, and that feeds the engine and aircraft data from DCS to the seat, so the seat vibrates. So when I put my gear up or whatever,
I want to use hot ass pedals and throttle.
Yeah, oh definitely.
The full experience.
Well, the full experience would also be the seat that I'm sitting on, because as I say, when I put my gear up or down, I feel a vibration in the seat as it does that. Or if I put my flaps up or down, I feel it. When I pull a tight turn, you can feel a vibration where the engine, where the aircraft is starting to vibrate a little bit with the G-forces. So there's a number of things, and even bumps as you're taxiing along. You can get bumps from the joins in the concrete. You can feel all that on the seat.
That's cool.
It is cool, but it ain't cheap. But I'm in a situation where I was able to do it, so I did. But definitely, if you can get yourself stick and throttle, you could probably get away without rudder pedals initially, as long as you've got buttons you can use for your rudder pedals. Because when you're flying, you don't really need your rudder. It's only when you're taking off or landing that you need your rudder. So you can get away with that. And head tracking. Once again, if you're used to moving about visually with a hat switch, then I'm sure there'll be ways of doing it. But perhaps you should give it a download and give it a try.
Once I sort the real life stuff out, I should be able to get everything required, no problem.
Oh well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, it'd be nice. But I mean, if you, in the meantime, if you just wanted to try using your current stuff that you use on War Thunder, it doesn't cost anything to fly in DCS. You don't even have to buy an aircraft, because you'll get the what they refer to as the TF. What is it? The TF-51 training fighter 51. So it's a P-51 but without guns. They give you that. So, and you can still use it in this mission as well if you wanted to. There are functions for that, even though it hasn't got guns. I'd recommend getting your stuff and coming into DCS and giving it a try, just to see, so you're pre-warned, pre-armed, as it were.
Dogistan. I know, but I need to avoid too many distractions now.
Oh, yeah, alright. Yeah, I mean, if you're talking distraction, yeah, definitely, because this is a distraction. There's no doubt about that. But it's a distraction that I need and that helps me, actually, so it works for me. Okay, takeoff is not normally a problem, and my landings over the last couple of landings have improved because I've realised that I've been just trying to land too damn fast. Right, let's get started. Just 3 pumps because the engine will be warm. Let us know if you disappear, dog, because otherwise I might be talking to myself.
Dogistan. I am here. We'll let you know when I go.
That's great, thank you. Right, we do try to, or at least I do, try to announce what I'm doing just so that others know what's going on. I will announce that I'm going to take off in a minute. I'll check the map first. So that's Bob Lazar. That's actually Ghetto that you'll see on the chat. That's Ghetto is Bob. Then we have Jeeves just there. He's in a KA50. We got me. I'm not sure what happened to Laxor. Oh, he's in something else. He's not in an aircraft. Right. Okay. No one else looks like they're going to be taking off.
Dogistan. So you guys are training?
Always training, yeah. But this is just for fun. This mission that Laxor put together is for fun. You can come in here and fly anything you want, pretty much, jet or warbird, whatever. You can fly whatever you want and just do whatever you want, and it's just good fun, and we love to help each other. Like, people have a problem with landing or takeoff or whatever, it's nice to get in there and help them so that the next time they do it, they can stand more chance of getting it right. Okay, it looks clear, so I'm going to move on to the runway. 49 Spitfire, 08 for takeoff. Because we use the aircraft radio, we don't talk on Discord. We talk to each other on the aircraft radio, so when you hear someone else talk, it will sound more like a radio than Discord. Did I rearm? Yes, I did. I know. Okay, here we go.
Dogistan. I heard that when on Lax's stream.
Heard what specifically, dog? Sorry. Oh, that it's just for fun, sort of thing.
Dogistan. The radio.
Oh, right, yeah. So if you hearing me now, sounds like, I don't know, talking on Discord or something. But when you hear me when you're on Laxor's stream, it sounds like a radio. It's really quite nice. But also, it's got radio problems, because if you get too far away, you can lose contact, or if there's a mountain between you can lose contact. So it's more realistic. Okay, I'm going to take off. So if I close the canopy, right, so there's the change. It still sounds nice enough. In a minute I'll open the canopy again and you'll hear the difference. You'll hear it's not just the rush of air rushing past, because you get that anyway, but it's like, say, it's like a phasing effect from a prop wash. I'll open it now and see if it notices. Sometimes it notices more than others.
Adobe stack. Man, that sounds nice.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It sounds better than the DCS Spitfire sounds. So I'll make another turn and I'll open the canopy again. That's the sound I like. I fly along too much with my canopy open because I like the sound of it.
Adobe stack. Alright, Bill, I better get going. Getting a bit late here. See ya.
Okay, dog, thanks for dropping in. Thanks for letting me know you're going. As I say, that's always good. Take care, and hopefully one day we'll see you in here flying with us. Caught you in my mirror just then, Ghetto, and it was really nice. I'm sorry, Bob. Evening, folks. It's nice to see a few people here. If you get the opportunity, if you can just drop a quick hello on the chat, that's always nice. And if you do say hello, then also later on let me know that you're going, so that I don't end up talking to myself. Okay, let's go and attack some BTR. Fancy doing the BTRs over in the east there, Ghetto? Nice one there, Ghetto. Nice. You got that one. I fired a bit late. Mission accomplished. Fun on RTV. So that was 7 BTRs. spread across the road down there. We've dispatched all 7, so that's a nice little sorting. Go back and get rearmed. I don't think I've got any damage at all. I might check when I get down, but I think I'm clear. Get rearmed. Turning final 08. So it looks as though my issue all along was simply that I was landing too fast. Hopefully that's it. I've had 3 good landings now.
Ghettos Everest. Nice sorting.
It was a nice sorting, wasn't it? Yeah. Very successful.
Ghettos Everest. Saw you get 3 in one run, it looked like.
I don't think I got
Ghettos
3.
Everest.
Oh, possibly, but I don't think so. More like 2.
2 a.m. couple times.
I try to line myself up on 2 if I can. For 2 reasons. It's nice if you can get 2 in one go, and it also gives you a second chance. If you miss one, you might get the other.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy.
Ghetto zebras. Forgot to go on comms on there now, lol.
Oh right, okay, yeah, because you're in the sorry, that's from my stream. You're in the LA7, aren't you? So you have to sort your comms out for frequency
Refueling
as well.
complete.
Did pick up 12 string earlier on Ghetto, but it's not going to be easy. It's not just the 12 string. The one that I'm
Rearming complete.
working for does require some very clean playing, and of course with my situation with the wrists and duff fingers and a short thumb, it makes it more difficult to get that cleanness. Oh, Undead is in a red 109. Whoa, okay. Where is he? He's probably down at Nalchik. Oh, no he's not. Where is he then? Oh, I don't know where he is. Perhaps we don't see him. I'd expect to see him there. I know he's occupied a 109 and it's a red, but where is he? There's one there, but it should show his name as I'm aware. Make sure he's not way further out somewhere. Oh, they're the AIs. And that's an AI, which Jeeve and Lexor are sort of taken care of, possibly. He occupied it, perhaps he left
Ghetto
it.
zebras. Could try to get to that 109.
Yeah, I don't know if you're talking about the same
Ghetto
one.
zebras. If it's engaging them.
I don't know if we're talking about the same one, but Ghetto, your Ghetto, Undead has occupied a red 109. I don't know where he is, and I'm not seeing a mark, but he has occupied it. Whether he's left it or not, I don't know. See, that one there won't be
Ghetto
him.
zebras. Oh.
Yeah, that one there will engage because he's one of those that protects the A20s. I think Undead occupied a 109, but then he left it. He's not at Mineralny. He's not at Nalchik. That's an AI, I'm sure. And he's not here as a blue, so don't know what he's done there. Don't know what's happened. So he's gone. I think he's left the, but it doesn't say he's left the server. It just says he occupied a 109, which we can't see. And now that hang on, there he is. He's just appeared. He's appeared. He's just taken off from now check. Okay, I'm dead. He's looking for a fight. Takeoff time, I think. I've adjusted my trims, got to adjust my trims. Okay, throtting up in 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm gonna turn to the right. I'm above you. I'm gonna turn to the right.
Yep.
Now, an undead, 109 is a good match for a spit. So I don't know. Could be dangerous. Climbing. That looks so good. Oh yeah. Get it, that looks so good.
Thank you, sir.
There's at 9,000. I've throttled back now.
Something above the clouds to your left out there. That's your 9, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I can't see him, but oh, I got him. I see him. That's got to be him.
Like a 109.
Yeah, it's a 109. That's under than a 109. Well, I lost him.
Just going high above the clouds. He's going vertical. Still going up. Like he just disappeared.
Yeah, he's off the map. I wonder if he broke up.
Disconnected or something. I was on him right there. Looked like he didn't see me though.
That seems odd. I reckon it must have broken up or something.
I'm looking at you right now. I'm over the water. Yes, yeah.
There is still a 109. There's an AI 109 to go for.
Yep, let's do it.
Undead_43. A nice LOLI is going to give you guys a buzz beforehand. LOL wasn't expecting the jump from YouTube.
I thought you'd be watching us on the map. Sorry, that was for my stream. I thought you'd be watching us on the map, Undead, so I figured you knew we were there.
I'll see this guy here. I'm done.
Undead_43. No, I've been trying not to use the map as much. Then I saw 2 dots at my altitude and knew I was done for.
Oh, okay. Perhaps I shouldn't use the map so much. But I just assumed that you would be. Oh, that it looks like you got him. I'm seeing a wreckage, a burning wreck. Did you get him?
Splash.
Right, good.
Shot his engine. He's coming at me, a little snapshot. Something else up there high.
There's two 109s to the north. Till 6. I've got eyes.
Two good ones.
Okay, so as I'm in front, to make it logical, I'll take the leader. Copy, I got you. They're heading home. It'll be a struggle to catch up with them. I mean, they've got to slow down eventually. We've got a few 109s there.
I'll go left.
I've got one right in front of me. Now I've lost him. Well done, nice. Saw that turn up.
Chester.
Oh, the one I was chasing just curled over and crashed. Getting nice and close. I think he bailed out. Or something fell off, but I think he bailed out.
You could have hit him earlier on. You figured that was best or something.
Yeah, interestingly, I'm not on the map, it seems. So I don't know where I am, but I'm not on the map. Can you see me on the map?
I do see you. I have to scroll way out though.
Yeah, that was quite a chase, obviously. Okay.
What's your fuel looking like?
Yeah, on the reserve tank. Probably should get back, I suppose.
In a position to do a convoy, do you think?
When I get back, yeah, we're sort of way down near Nautic at the moment.
Sort of that. Not over yet. I've been furthest. I know I've been out at least.
Struggling to hear you properly again there. Get time, sorry. Well, I've got one on the ground. Yeah, it's a bit of a trek back, so I suppose better make away. I'll gradually climb in case we run out of fuel and have to glide in. We've got two 109s a couple, about 4,000 feet below us. lost me again. Oh no, it's just that we're right close, that's right. Oh, I'll catch up, I'll get you to see it. Nice. Can you see how your fuel's doing, Giffen?
Yep, still good. Getting low.
Yeah, about a third of my top tank is gone. My reserve tank is gone, so I think it'll be alright. That's why I've climbed, because if we do end up running out, at least might be able to glide in. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm holding as steady as I can. I said it on the stream instead, and then sent it to you. That's beautiful. I was holding as steady as I can. Do need to move around to the left a little bit. Gradually just making a turn to the left. Leveling off. Course correction round to the left a bit again. So I got it.
Receiving.
Okay, we're on our way back. Difficult to say how long it'll take us, but we should be okay for fuel, I think. Hold on. My fuel is dropping, but I've got pulled up to about, what we're at, about 15,000 feet, so that if we do run out of fuel, we should be able to glide in, and then I could swap to a Moz.
Yeah, all good.
Ah, there's the airfield. Just see the airfield. Throttling right back. We're at 12,000 feet, currently dropping. Lovely. Nine on base for 2-6. Finals 2-6.
ghetto zebras. Longest sortie yet.
Yeah, I've been down that way before doing a similar thing, and you do end up eventually having to watch your fuel. I've got about a third of my reserve tank left. Okay, I'm thinking I'll jump in a Mozzie now, because Lex was thinking about spawning a convoy, so I'll jump in a Moz.
Okay, I'm just clearing out some of the T50 to the north. When you're close to being ready, I'll switch over, come back in and just do a rearm, which won't take very long.
Yeah, sure thing. I've just shut my engine down in my spit. I'm going to jump in a Moz now, so lose comms briefly.
Request rearming. Copy.
Okay, phone on radio check. I didn't have my power on. Okay, phone on radio check.
Copy.
Thank you, sir. Now that sounds okay because I haven't got my engine running. It's when I've got my engine running, I struggle to hear you. I'd like to be able to boost you up so that I can still have my engine sounds. Can't do it though. On one of the aircraft, I was actually seeing the option to do different volumes for different users and players, and I don't know why I'm not seeing that now. Ah, wait, I might have it. Okay, I think I found it. Can you give me a quick radio check, Bob?
Check.
Okay, I'm not sure if that's much louder or not. It was at 50% and I've bumped it to 100. I did find it. It's on the actual aerial, the green aerial icon. I bumped it up to 100, but I'm not sure. I mean, I'll only find out when I'm flying, when I've got engine noise in the background. So I've got getting rearmed, or got rearmed. I'll get started up.
Ghetto Zebras. I noticed you have the A10C. Did you ever learn any of the systems?
Not really. No, I'm very much like, I want a trigger and I want a joystick, and that's about my limit almost. And there are some things that I did use, I'll use air-to-air missiles, but that's as tech as I get.
Ghetto Zebras. Did Laxa talk you into it? XD.
What, into getting the A10? No, that's actually something that I figured was a good idea, and it's a good fun aircraft. It's not like flying a spare, although sometimes I try to, but it's a good fun aircraft, so it's a great aircraft to have. And Lexor gave me a brief on how
Alright, I've reduced the T-50s a little bit. The major areas that are going to give us a problem are the northeast, that have got the that little bunch of BTRs and the AAA, so there's a high chance it will spawn there just out of spite. But other than that, I'm ready when you are.
Yeah, copy. Engine is running. Do you want me in the air before you call for the convoy, or what?
Probably better, yeah, because if you're in the air, then, or if you're not in the air and something goes wrong, then it means the convoy will be running and you won't be ready.
Yep, copy that. Well, I'm up and running. I'm loaded. I'll taxi round to the round to 08. You'll have to get the Mozzie when it's on sale.
Sales are a lot more often than they used to be.
Yeah, which is good. Ghetto has tried the Mozzie, but he's waiting for the next sale before he buys it.
Yeah. Well, they seem to be doing sale frequent. It's actually unusual at the moment for them not to have a sale running. But I don't, actually in line with Steam's summer sale, so that tends to be probably close to now actually.
Well, hopefully Ghetto can jump in a Mozzie again soon. Liked it. Okay, I believe I'm wrong button. I believe I'm good for takeoff, so I'll be rolling.
Roger. Yep, pretty much where I said would be the worst place.
Great, okay. I see it. Okay, I'm seeing the AAA, I think. So someone else, because they're shooting at him. Is it still active? I've got rockets. Well, that was a waste of rockets. Or is it already dead? Oh, I think we've pretty much lost the convoy, haven't we?
Right, I feel bad for doing it, but I've used a hot spawn just to get up in the air again.
Okay, well, I think we've basically lost the convoy. I think there's only one left.
Yeah, well, the convoy, only one needs to make it, but I don't think it will. one of them there.
Looks like what?
Looks like there's at least one left. I can still see the dust trail.
Oh yeah, that's what I was just saying, there is one. Oh, I've seen a line of infantry. By the red smoke. I wish I had any rockets left now. I'm sure I haven't, I'll check. They might make it.
Whoever did that initial run on the ambush was good. They got pretty much the whole lot.
Sorry, say again?
Whoever did the initial run on that ambush got the entire lot, bollocks.
Oh, I hit a number of them, but I wouldn't have thought it's all of them. Kiddo, were you in on that as well? Did you hit the infantry at the red smoke?
Yeah, I came in on the second run. Whoever went in first, like Laxer was saying, did good. When I came in, it looks like they got a good mess of them.
I copy that. Yeah, okay, well that's alright then. That was just, I only had rockets. So, sorry, I'd used my rockets, I only had bullets, so I didn't think I was going to be able to do much, but I did see a number of casualties go down. Green smoke. Jolly good. Super. That was well worth doing then, wasn't it? You got the supplies, saved them from the attacks. That was good. It was good fun. So I don't know if you caught it, but you know, lately I've been saying how bad my landings have been, and I think all it was, I was just, for some reason, my landing speed, I'd crept it up, and just over tonight I've been keeping my landing speed down to sort of 90 to 100 or less, and it's worked okay. Your gear is partially down. So I don't know. I shouldn't think that's intended. Gear is partially down or partially up, depends on what you're doing.
Thank you.
That's the thing about the.
Go to neutral.
Yeah, it's the neutral thing. I might celebrate. I might because that's been a really nice evening tonight. I really enjoyed that. Although I haven't done the LA7, I have had a good bit of flying and fun in the Spit, and got better landings, and we've had a long flight down to Nalchik, and we've just worked to assist the convoy. So it's been really good, and my frame rate's been pretty good as well. Whether that's an improvement they've made on DCS, I don't know. Okay, Lexor's just advised me he has no radio currently. This is nice close flying. Yeah, Lexor is receiving but cannot TX. Okay, 49 making a turn onto finals 08. And then I might get me that drink.
check.
Yeah, copy. That's good.
Okay. It's 2:15, and I seem to be crashing more than shooting, so I was thinking of corner there.
Yep, okay. I'm just coming in for landing. Stand by.
Yeah, all good.
Okay, I'm going to pull off the runway just in case. Okay, that's good. That's been a, for me, that's definitely been a good evening. I hope for everyone else too.
Ghetto zebras.
Yep, that was good up until I completely lost the ability to do what I was doing.
Yeah, and Ghetto Sound, it was great as well. So we did, I don't know if you caught what we said, but we did a long mission out to Nalchik, had to watch the fuel on the way back, got altitude just in case it was a gliding scenario. Then, and we did have some success at various points shooting stuff down. So that was good. And then with the my landings, I'm very happy that my landings are much more predictable now that I'm landing at 100 instead of 120. And then of course the convoy. So that's all been really good tonight, really good. And my frame rate's been up.
It's good.
Okay, well I'll shut down. I think I might still get a drink, but I might fold the flying for now. But I got a drink very early because I started early, so now I've gone a bit dry. So I might grab myself a drink, but I might fold the flying.
Alright.
So you're good for next weekend?
I'll drop you a message about that.
Yeah, copy that. Okay, I'll catch you whenever then. And yeah, so Ghetto, I'm going to fold the flying for now, but I might get myself a drink. There's always something else I need to do. So thanks for flying. It's been really good. Been really good fun.
Yeah, good evening all around, I think. Alright, well, I'll call it here and I will catch you yeah, on the next one. Take care.
Okay, wanna go. Take care. TTFN. Okay, Ghetto, again, thanks for flying. It's been some really good, nice close flying as well, which is also very nice. And it's been a good evening all round. Catch you again next weekend.
Ghetto zebras. It's been great flying this weekend, sir.
Yeah, it has, hasn't it? It's been
Ghetto
very
zebras.
successful.
As always.
Yeah, sometimes better than others, and tonight was a better than others, I think. It was good, especially, say, for me, sorting out my stupid landing speed and being able to land my spit more effectively now, as I used to. So that's good as well. Right, I'll catch you perhaps next weekend then, Ghetto.
Ghetto zebras. Yes, sir, without a doubt.
Roger, copy that.
Ghetto zebras. Take care, Bill. Talk to you soon.
And you, sir. Take care. TTFN. And now, for the sake of anyone else that might be on my stream who I don't know about, I'm going to fold the stream now. Thank you for being there. It's been a good evening and it's nice to have had a few people there. Take care.